Welcome back, everybody. For the most part of April, the Lady Matador softball team's pitching staff has been solid. However, the offense has struggled to cash in on opportunities despite nabbing some early leads. Arizona Western hope to change that with a return home today versus Eastern Arizona. Afternoon college softball from Charlie Dine Field. Arizona Western welcomed the Gila Monsters of Eastern Arizona. Imperial's Mackenzie Gray towing the rubber to start the game for the Lady Mats, and she was on early. Very first batter of the game. Gray gets the leadoff batter to strike out swinging. Gray would have 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. Home half of the second. Calexico's Nicole Moran with his hot shot back to the pitcher. Moran nabs the first hit of the game for Arizona Western. Moran now on second. 2 out. Kofa's Nylise Salazar hits this rope to left. Moran is waved all the way home from second. She's going to beat the throw home, but watch the throw. It's going to bounce and get away from the catcher and knock off CeeLo Eccles' helmet standing behind the play. Final score on this one, Arizona Western, they would score first, but Eastern Arizona would come back to win by a score of 3-2. On to Game 2, the Lady Matadors would earn the split this afternoon, taking Game 2 by way of a shutout 2-0. Up next for Lady Matadors is Central Arizona this Saturday at home. To prep baseball, a nice baseball crowd on hand this evening at Gila Ridge High School watching a battle of the Hawks, Gila Ridge and Apollo. Top of the 5th, Apollo leads Gila Ridge 8-4, and senior Nathan Hoskins on the hill looking to keep the game close. Runners on the corners, and the runner on first takes off for second to throw off the mark, allowing the run from third to score Apollo up 9-4. Bases loaded now, 2 out. Hoskins will work out of a jam, offering up the 6-3 putout to get out of the inning. To the home half of the 5th, 1 out, and Hoskins now at the plate, and senior rakes this pitch between third and short for a base hit. Next batter will be sophomore Brandon Jamie. He's going to step in ready to go, and Jamie's going to rip this between second and first. Hoskins will motor it over to third. The throw is going to be late, and when it's late, Jamie's going to try for second, and he's going to be called out. Trying to stretch a single into a double. Hoskins would be stranded at third. Gila Ridge falls at home to Apollo by a score of 9-4. To Yuma Catholic with the Shamrocks hosting Tonopah Valley. Austin Priest will be on the mound for the Rocks. We go to the top of the second. Priest is going to force a grounder to Jake Carey, who then will flip the ball to Christian Ramos at first for the second out of the inning. Priest would really dial things up as he throws a straight Uncle Charlie in the outside to instigate the strikeout to end the top of the half. Yuma Catholic would then bring the lumber company to the party. Jonah Leone hits the chopper up the center, allowing Alan Kuhn to round third for the run. Rocks just keep on hitting one after another. They would go on to roll in this one by a score of 20-2 on to the victory. Well, the final scores have been tallied, and the winners from this past weekend's 76th annual Yuma JC Silver Spur Rodeo are now revealed. Check it out. Dawson Hay, a national finals cowboy from Wildwood, Alberta, Canada, riding Lucky Bug during Friday's saddle bronc competition. Hayes goes on to win the, well, that's not Hayes right there. This is a different clip from the rodeo that we had put in there. But get this. First place for the rodeo ride was $1,400. It was fierce competition all weekend long, especially from the animals. You saw Tankersley earlier there, just an amazing weekend. Now, CBS Sports caught up with calf roper Will Howell and asked his thoughts on the Yuma Rodeo and what exactly a calf roper does.
It was a good event, great rodeo. The committee did a great job putting it on, and just blessed to be here.
So calf roper, tell the audience out there what a calf roper is. What is it that you do?
Calf roper, it's a timed event. You have to nod your head. They release a calf out of a chute. You chase it on your horse, and you catch it around the neck, and you throw it down and tie 3 legs, and the fastest time wins.
Sounds easy, right? Howell finished tied for first in the calf roping category. Howell also said the event requires 3 brains, his horses, and the calves, which makes for an interesting event. For a complete list of the results in these 7 events, along with the payouts, look for the story on our website at kyma.com. That's all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back.